y'all, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another Hump Day Handmade. In these videos that we post on the last Wednesday of the month at 10 Eastern Standard Time, we create projects that you can recreate without using a cutting machine. Joining me is Paulette at Scrappy Tate, Brittany at BB's Crafts, Chandra at Stockton Stuff, and Lisa at Happy Crafter. I will link all the ladies' channels down below. So for this month, I decided to make a box. I love packaging. This is a gift box for a Nintendo Switch game. I will actually use this because my son loves Nintendo Switch. He will be getting some for his birthday and for Christmas, so I decided to make some packaging for them. I love the collection that I used to mat that with, and it's a Echo Park collection. It's called My Favorite Christmas by Lori Whitlock. And I also used some of the stickers from the sticker sheet. So I'm also going to use this to create the one for today. This beautiful reindeer paper. I used stickers. I did plaid on the sides and on this front flap, and then I did mat it all the way around. Here's the paper that I'm going to use to mat the one that I'm creating in this video. It's a really cute truck pattern, and then I love this craft snowflake pattern. So to create this box, you will need 2 pieces of cardstock, one that measures 7 3/4 by 11. I tried to use 1 8.5 by 11 to create this. And then you will need another piece that measures 3 1/4 by 4.5. We'll start our scoring on the largest sheet on the 11-inch side. The first score will be at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 5 3/4, and 6 1/2. Then you want to turn it once, and then you want to score again at 1/2 inch. On the smaller piece, you want to start scoring on the 3 1/4 inch side. The first score will be at 1/2 inch, and then you'll also score at 1 1/4 inch. So I've already scored and folded the smaller piece. I also cut up the corners on this piece just a little bit so it would fit better once the box is completed, because I did insert this in and put adhesive on that back flap. Then we'll do our folds on this larger sheet, folding on all your score lines. And then this one here on the bottom. There's a little bit of cutting to do. So with the 1/2 inch score to your right, you do want to cut up these little tabs to that first score mark, and then just angle it a little bit to make it easier to close. And do the same thing on the next set of scores up to that score mark. Angle it a little bit, and then you want to cut this last little box off, and that will create the tab to put the box together. So that'll be the tab to put the box together right here on the end. And I'm going to use some double-sided adhesive as well as some wet glue. So I'll put my double-sided adhesive on first. And then I'm also going to put double-sided adhesive on this flap right here, because I do want my box to close going backwards. Then I'll also put adhesive on this little back flap, and before I put it together, I am going to go ahead and mat my box. Okay, so I've matted all of my pieces With the paper, I did ink around the edges. This is my lid, and then this is my box, both sides and the bottom. So I do have adhesive already on my little tab here on the side. I will use some additional liquid glue as well, using my Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, and that's also what I use to mat my papers. So just go together. Like that. Then this will go down, and like I said, this was my front, so I've already put some adhesive on there. I'll take that tape off and also use some additional liquid adhesive. You can also just not put this bottom part together and store them flat until it gets closer to Christmas, so you can store them. And then here is my little flap. I'm going to take this piece and glue it to the inside of the box like that. I've already have my double-sided tape on my little flap there, and I will also again use some double-sided adhesive. For my closure, I used a Velcro dot, so I will do that again, and then I'll embellish with some of the stickers from the collection. So this will go right in there. Try to get as close to the score line as you can, and that will fold down over the top of the box. Straighten it out some so it'll fold down like that. It's very even, and then I'll put my Velcro dot. I have these large Velcro dots. Just stick that on the inside, stick it to the box. So that's how the box turned out. Again, like I said, I'll just use some stickers from the collection to embellish. Something on the little flap, and then something down here. So down here, I think I'm going to use this large just Santa. So I'm going to put Santa there. And then on the flap, I think I'm going to use have a Holly Jolly Christmas, if it will fit, and it will. And I don't want to do too much embellishing because, again, these are for children's video games. You can also use these for Happy Meal or some other kind of gift. I think these are really cute. I love how they turned out, and I would definitely get some use out of these. If you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Be sure to check out all the other ladies in the collaboration. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye.